Hey, welcome back to the CannaTech podcast. We're back with one of our rotating analysts, Eric Meth over at Surfside. How you doing, Eric?
I'm great, Harry. How you been? It's
Good.
good to be back on the show. We'll call
Yeah.
this a boomerang interview.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, it's a fast summer. So let's jump right into it. Brands. You had some thoughts on brands, what you're hearing, what you're seeing. Go.
Yeah, this is the part where I thought I was 3 years too early. Now I'm just on time. So what I mean by that is my as we talked last time, my history has really been more focused around consumer packaged goods marketing, consumer electronics, fast moving consumer goods.
Yeah.
So my original inception point of taking all that institutional knowledge and applying it to the cannabis space. Several years ago, talk about like 2017, give or take, no one was thinking that way in the cannabis space. Now suddenly they are. And it seems like 2022 has been this epiphany all across the industry. You have the brand marketers, the brand wholesalers, as well as the multi-state operators, all expanding their own brand lines, not just within the own four walls of their stores, but across entire markets that they operate in, and even doing licensing deals in markets that they're not fully boots on the ground with. So with that comes the brand marketing and the trade marketing element, which Surfside actually launched a co-op program several months ago, which has been doing well. We have a couple case studies that we've been able to produce, with the whole concept really not just focusing on putting a brand message out into the market, but really focusing your brand message and partnering with specific retailers. So we have the ability to canvas the market like we usually do, drive people into retail locations, drive them online to purchase. Now we're taking that a step further, like traditional consumer packaged goods companies like General Mills and Mondelez and the like, all do every day. You walk into a supermarket, tons of on-site advertising at the point of purchase, all directing traffic to that final sale. Because once you get in the store, very easy to get distracted. So keeping that focus while people are in that outside consideration set, all the way through that store purchase visit to that literal point of sale is really what we're seeing happen within the cannabis space now.
Yeah, no kidding. Yeah, I'm hearing more about the brand conversation. Are you able to name one or two brands you're working with? Or is it still under wraps?
No. We're doing some programs with MaryMed and a few of their brands like Betty's. Case study that I referenced, which I can make available and we could publish out to your listening group, was with TrueLeaf and Live Well.
Yeah.
So that was very concentrated program. Took place a month after 420. So we looked at like May, which typically is a declining month. And they were looking for ways to boost a specific product line. They have a relatively new vape product line called Colors, which is CO2 infused or CO2 extracted vape cartridges with flavor profiles, et cetera. But the key point was we really work with their wholesale team. And it was a really good program because it checked all the boxes. We were responsible for finding those vape consumers, concentrate consumers within multiple DMAs within Colorado, in and around the 22 Live Well locations. And it was really designed to direct store traffic as well as online traffic to the Live Well site to encourage purchase. What we saw, net effect, was about an 80% month over month lift. A little over about a 5x return on ad spend for the campaign. This wasn't quoted in the case study, but the initial reaction we got from both sides was in an otherwise crappy May, this was a really good bright spot. So even with looking at the bumps that they got for 420, we were able to create a sustained lift for those specific products in the market. So happy to share that case study out with your group.
To me, and we'll make it part of the presentation. Hey, got it, 1 minute left. What shows are we going to see this fall at Showtime?
Yeah, namely, I'll be up next week at the Hall of Flowers event in Toronto with a few of our folks, mostly just running around meeting people. We'll have a pretty big presence at Hall of Flowers in Santa Rosa in October. A month later, we'll obviously be at MJ BizCon,
Yep.
kind of canvassing the whole lot. So between the show floor, we'll have a suite at the Cosmo taking meetings. Would love to get together with anyone. Then a couple small events that we'll do some interaction with. We'll be at NECAN this coming weekend in Atlantic City as well.
All right. Well, hey, keep me on the short list if that you turn that suite into a party zone. I want to get past the rope line.
Oh yeah, of course. 10, like no one starts these meetings before 10. So like 10 to 5 is pretty much meeting time. 5 o'clock, we open it up for fun and happy hour and dinner. So
All
it's all
right.
good. We'll have your invite waiting, Harry.
All right, man. Looking forward to seeing you. Thanks for hanging in there with us.
Thanks, Harry. Cheers.
All right. Bye-bye.